Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Grand Arena video highlights. So in this one I want to show you the Omicron battle, so that's either me taking my Omicron squad versus the enemies, or me fighting, trying to take down Omicron enemies. So these battles are from week 3 of season 24. So let's just first kick off now with my bounty hunters and Zam Omicron versus a Darth Revan team. Very fast Darth Revan, as you can see, at 341. So this is becoming quite common now in my end of GAC. Everybody will have like 340 plus speed Darth Revan, and with Talon in there getting plus extra 20 speed. So the effective speed of this Darth Revan is 361. And the reason why people do that, because otherwise if you have too slow Darth Revan team, you know, Imperial Troopers with Dark Trooper can easily squash all these Darth Revans. And that's why people are trying to do that, to kind of, you know, stop people using from their Imperial Troopers. But luckily bounty hunters, Zam Omicron, she just adds so much speed on top of other stats obviously to your bounty hunters that doesn't even matter if Talon is in there. You should be able to quite easily outrun these guys. I've been fine-tuning the turn order of my bounty hunters now for the past 2 weeks, and I think I finally got it to a point where, you know, you do mass assist with Grief, and then boss gets a turn from Frenzy, another mass assist from him, and then Mando goes immediately and disintegrates somebody. Before my Mando was too quick, so after I did mass assist from Grief, he would actually get a turn before boss. So I had to slow down my Mando. The key thing here really is that Mandalorian is no more than 0.85 speed from your Grief and Bosk, so he doesn't go before them, because he gains 30% turn meter where the others get 15. So I slowed down my Mando, got him before he was at 270 something, so I lowered his speed now to 253 I believe, and that was now slow enough that I got the sequence done correctly. You'll see it's a pretty straightforward battle once you have this sequence of speeds done. Just do here taunt, one mass assist, boss gets another turn because of Frenzy, another mass assist, here comes the contract already, then you just pop Darth Revan like it's nobody's business. Let's get some thermal detonators out. Again, let's do now another taunt here, and then with Aura you can now with Darth Revan out you can actually stun enemies, so just stun there. Basti, another mass assist, Bast is down. Now here you will have to dance with Malaka Bates. I'm just trying to stall the battle, to be honest, until Mando gets another disintegrate online. So let's do another mass assist to get obviously assist there from Mando as well, because every time he crits, right, he's reducing cooldowns of his disintegrate ability. Trying to get a stun on Malak, of course not. Why would you, right? Now boss here, he's very durable because now the contract has been triggered. He'll be recovering health and protection anytime one of your bounty hunters gets a turn. So even though the Malak will keep draining him, he should be able to sustain there throughout the end of the battle. And you know, then as well Grief, he's got a heal ability. So there you go, boss back to full health protection. Maybe a stun here finally, Malak. Nope. Okay, I got fear now on everybody. Here comes the drain. Talon doing her best. Still stuck behind Malak, but as you can see, boss keeps healing up, so he can now survive. There we go. We've got now Disintegrate online. I'm just trying to stall the battle just to see, can I actually get another heal maybe here with Grief, just to make sure I top up boss for a maximum 65 Bannerine. Perfect. And let's knock out Talon now. And boom, there we go. Alright, so for this next battle, I have another bounty hunter battle with my Zam Omicron, this time versus Palpatine, Mara Jade, Starkiller. Now I've seen this squad now second time already this week. The first time I tried to using Maul there, it didn't quite work. You can check my latest live stream there, what actually happened. So this time I was trying out to see if I can get to work with my bounty hunters. Obviously the condition for this is that your bounty hunters, your Bosk and Grief, go before Mara. You have to know that the enemies, they will be getting plus 70 speed there because of Starkiller, so always make sure you calculate speeds correctly. Check Mara's speed, add 70 speed, and obviously also make calculations for your Zam, Omicron, and the rest of the bounty hunters. I won't show you now the mods for my bounty hunters again, because I just showed you in the first battle versus Darth Revan, so I don't waste your time here. It's the same bounty hunters, the same, you know, mods and everything. So here we go. I was able to go first. Obviously first get a Frenzy up now with Bosk, do first mass assist to dispel there, and now second mass assist go on Mara Jade. contract already triggered. You're going to just pop Starkiller out of here, just throw some thermals out there. Let's renew the taunt. Do now first special ability, because now on the next, when you do that with Aura, her next attack will do extra damage. And then you do her big hit, pop Mara Jade out of here. Then obviously you have to go after Visas. She dodged. Try to take her out, you know, because she can revive somebody if she uses her heal ability. And I think she has to be at full health after she uses heal, otherwise revive don't happen. There we go, another mass assist. Let's see if we can get a stun on Pulps. Oh, even better, took him down and only Kanan left to go. And there you go, very clean and easy win versus Starkiller there, if you can outrun him, that is. Okay, so moving on, this is versus old Boba with Zam Omicron on defense. So these guys, you know, will be very fast after you had that speed from Zam's Omicrons. They do have obviously big damage dealers there, like Fennec, you know, her basic, she deals damage 4 times, so if she can get armor shred as well, she can do some big hits. And obviously Django and Boba themselves as well, they do some nice big damage as well, especially with Zam Omicron, will be boosting their stats as well. So one trick you can do here to get around the speed advantage that this team has, it's obviously what I'm doing here, using Maul and then with Watt, because Watt, you know, he'll take a bonus turn to begin with, put some tech on somebody, and this counts as a special ability, which will then obviously give your Maul that starts off with the frenzy 100% turn meter, and then he can get his thing going. So just showing out the mods for my guys, just you will see that they're not that really fast, but it doesn't really matter. Because one Maul's get a turn, because he's starting off with Frenzy, and obviously all Mandalorians are then called to assist, and because they're doing damage, right, to debuff the enemies, then Canderous there will be gaining lots of bonus turn meter, and then once Canderous gets going, he gets so much bonus turn meter to begin with, again he will outrun all these fast enemies, and you know, then your Maul can just go to town. You know how all this works, it's nothing new here really. So I'll just hop in the battle and let's see if we can pull out here with big banner win. So just first, I mean tech wise I don't think it will matter, so I just put over there on tank tech over on armor, because she's taunting to begin with anyway. Then we do an AoE to give an immediate turn as well back to Maul. Now he's got 5 stacks of Anguish, so you can just slowly start working these guys down. I just kind of left Zam alive because I think I can finish her off with an AoE. Same thing here for Django. I'll just switch over back to Boba now. Okay, let's just actually finish him there and then do another AoE. And down goes Zam, and as well Django number 1. Almost finished off Boba there. I think Boba should die from damage over time, so I'm not sure. Let's actually put a hit over on Django. Got him down as well. Yeah, do you know what? I just want to finish off Boba, just in case those damage over times will not be enough. We can dish out more tech if you want. I'll just put weapon tech over Maul. Hopefully he gets a turn. It's a little bit annoying, these damage over times from old Boba there. It's a little bit annoying obviously, because this will in the end cost me now banners, because I keep getting damage from more damage over times, I'm afraid. So they were able to snipe some banners away from me here in the end, so I'm not sure, should have maybe prioritized old Boba, but then the other Boba can get damage over times, right? Django can get burning, so it's a bit of a tricky situation here, but still 63 banners, it's not bad. Alright, so more Omicrons now, more pretty much every round I'm seeing Iden with troopers. Now even she's low gear, it doesn't really matter, right? She's there just for her lead. Now this first particular battle actually, my opponent did not have Omicron over on Iden, but you know, Iden still will get 100% her meter to begin the battle, and you know, they can start their attacks going before you even get a turn. And I just wanted to try out this here Caloran Mass team with Hux, because obviously with Hux there we'll start off with advantage, and whenever Hux has advantage in a full first order squad, he will prevent bonus turn meter gains. So I just wanted to see how this will work versus Iden. Will it stop her 100% turn meter gain in the beginning or not? If it does, you know, then this works great. Just showing the mods, you can see, you know, my opponent's mods aren't that great, but you know, neither are my here first order. I mean, I do have some 6-dot mods here on Color and Mask just to boost his health a bit, because right, every time he's hit, he's recovering 8% of his health. which allows him to, you know, do some nice damage, to survive all the big damage from enemies. I got some speed on Hux as well, Officer 275, and remember we are getting plus 30 speed as well from Color and Unmasked Lead. So I'll just hop in the battle and let me see how this will go. So there you go, we prevented their 100% thermometer gain from Iden, so we get to jump first. We do spell with Hux. Oh, look at all these counter attacks, oh wow. See, I don't want to tap their Death Trooper, because then he can daze my Color and Mask, so I don't want that. Now we're getting a turn, so it's a 2-turn stun there from Color and Mask again. I don't want to go after Death Trooper. I'll risk it anyways. There we go. Unfortunately got dazed there on my Color and Unmasked, but that's okay. Hux has advantage, so he'll be able to now cleanse off the debuffs from Color and Mask, as well as reset his cooldowns, so we can get another stun over on Death Trooper. So as you can see, we're doing pretty good here, progress. I guess the only difference is if this would be Omicron Iden, every time we attack out of turn, they're getting bonus thermometer, they're recovering health and protections. I'm not sure how well that would work versus those guys. Because now that Hux doesn't have right advantage, they will be able to gain bonus thermometer. It's just something to bear in mind that, you know, obviously there is opportunity to test this versus Omicron Iden. I definitely will give it a go, but you know, if your opponent does set Iden without Omicron, this team works really well actually. There were no issues whatsoever. I'm not sure, you know, versus different lineups. I know some people put different tanks, or they would put Magma Trooper or Range Trooper in here, maybe Stark. But as you can see here, we got so much control with these 2-turn stuns from Color and Unmasked. Then Hux keeps resetting cooldowns, as well pinning shot from First Order Officer. We reduce cooldowns as well on your guys, which then just allows Hux to use his special abilities back to back over and over again. Again, you know, being able to keep resetting cooldowns. So I'm just going to now pass over to Executioner, just trying to get Stormtrooper down. The reason why I probably don't want a Sith Trooper in here if it's Omicron Iden, right? Because then you'll keep getting attacks out of turn, and they'll be getting so much bonus turn meter if Hux doesn't have advantage, that is. But anyway, just finishing with now Stormtrooper, going after Iden, boom, down she goes. Alright, so from non-Omicron Iden to an Omicron Iden squad. So let me show you that this one does have Omicron. So I was a little bit here, I wasn't sure will my Hux work or not. So I just decided to maybe try Jedi, see how that will go. As you can see, you know, again, troopers, they are relicked up, but they don't have like that amazing mods on them. Also, Iden there herself is not like relicked up. So this by no means is the most maxed out trooper team you will see out there. They're not that fast as well. Obviously, they do get extra speed, right, from Iden as well. Something you have to account for. But just looking at the mods from these troopers, you know, again, no Magma Trooper. Magma Trooper could be annoying, right, with his AoE that removes turn meter. But so is Range Trooper, right, with his, you know, chance to get more assists and everything like that. So going with Bastila lead, I'm not sure would Jedi Revan be better. I just thought maybe Bastila here for lots of bonus protection to begin with, and as well a pre-taunt on all band that I'm bringing in. Whereas with Jedi Revan, I guess the advantage from Jedi Revan would be you get more speed. Like with Bastila, you just get bonus turn meter to begin with, right, the battle, and then with Revan you get more offense, so you would be doing more damage, you get strategic advantage. So if you do have strategic advantage like on Yoda and Jedi Knight Revan, when they do the AoEs and things like that, they won't be able to get counterattacks, so that might be helpful as well. So I'm not sure which is the best leader for this particular scenario, but just the first battle I'm doing, so just want to see how this goes. Okay, so there we go. This is where strategic advantage would be nice, right, because there would be no counterattacks on Jedi Knight Revan there. But you know, this bonus protection here hopefully should allow us to sustain a little bit. So I swapped here with Bastila first just to get some buffs going, and then Old Ben does Mind Tricks. I was really hoping I would be able to go here after Death Trooper there, but because Range Trooper, he didn't get ability blocked, I just thought might as well take him out first. Maybe that was a mistake, maybe I should have gone for somebody else. I don't know if you guys have any experience, but it's the first time I'm doing this. I'm just kind of trying to figure out as I go along. I think one more hit and that should be the end of Range Trooper. So far so good, right guys? But remember, we keep getting counter attacks here, so I'm just like, who should I counter? Who should I attack? Obviously, I don't want to attack Death Trooper if I don't need to, because you know he's the biggest damage dealer here probably. I'm not sure. Again, who do I try and stun here? Wasting time, trying to figure out. Get a stun on Short Trooper, perfect. Let's get 4 set up because I saw Snow Trooper there is about to get a turn. I'm going to do an AoE here, get some counter attacks. That's okay. Old Ben is taunting, doesn't really matter. Here I'm thinking, should I again put some buffs up? And here they come, their buffs. Obviously, now they will get revives if we do take them out. So maybe somebody like Jedi Knight Luke or Shakti or even Plo Koon, that their basic does dispel buffs could be handy here. Because there you go, I got Death Trooper very low there. I'm like, should I finish him off? But then he'll just revive. I'll just let him be and then maybe pop him later when he loses that buff. So maybe I'll just let him be. And then I did this. I think maybe this was the misplay of the whole battle. Because of all these attacks out of turn, Omicron there on Iden, Death Trooper was back to full health and protection. So maybe I should have just finished him off and he would pop up, I'm not sure. And then I could just mark him again and finish him. So definitely you have to a little bit, I guess, go very light on those attacks out of turn unless you really have to. So there we go. Trying to now finish off at least a Snow Trooper there. Less than 2 minutes to go. We need to do some big hits. There we go. As well with Janet Revan, I think you get extra critical chance as well, because you can see a lot of these hits from Yoda were not critical hits. So maybe that as well would help. But just, you know, I do like lots of survivability here. Again, here probably misplay. I did put Master's Training on Bastila, which is an extra attack out of turn. So maybe just get Master's Training on Yoda and that's it. So just try to avoid, you know, doing too many attacks out of turn. Short Trooper here, not sure what to do with him. Very tanky. And then obviously keep getting healed up there with Iden. At least I was able there to dispel. There we go. Again, probably shouldn't have used their mass attack there over on Short Trooper, because that healed him up back to full protection. Again, you know, doing mass... Again, probably lots of mistakes here now that I'm watching this playback, but still wanted to show you here that, you know, probably there is a way to make this Jedi team counter Iden. Probably I just need about 10 seconds more, just get one big hit from Yoda there on Gear 11 Iden. So I timed out there, unfortunately. So I had to clean up there. And fun enough, the team I used to just kill off a lone Iden Versio was my Gear 8 Iden Versio with my, what was it, Gear 12 Short Trooper and Relic 3 Death Trooper to finish her off. So hopefully this was helpful. Definitely, you know, I'm seeing Iden pretty much every round now, so definitely I want to find some reliable counter there that does not use Galactic Legends versus these guys, and it's not General Skywalker. So definitely see, maybe I can get Treya work if she's good enough at Relic 3, I'm not sure. Anyway, let me know what you guys are using to counter these Iden Versio teams that are pretty much now a staple defense in every Grand Arena in Kyber 1. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.